Oh, well, hello there. How you doing? Hey, it's your boy Klasic from Klasic Live, man. Hey, I got the homie OG Corn Dog in the building. And y'all know what to do. If y'all haven't done so, hit that like on your way in. If y'all new, hit that subscribe button, man. Put us in the algorithm, get us up in there, and we're gonna have a good episode for y'all today, man. Now we got a double header 2 times. You feel me? The first situation is the real Boston Richey and his girlfriend got some crazy stuff going on to where allegedly, man, it's a lot of that tutti fruity shit going on. So hey, man, that's crazy. I don't hey, she got the receipts, and we got to see about that. And then on the other end, we got your boy Blueface. Blueface, he's on like baby mama number 13 right now. So, this dude, he's staying busy. It seems like every time you record a song, you get a new baby mama. So, this dude got so much drama going on to where it's real crazy. And I want to get the audience to get their reaction with everything. Now, Corny, man, first of all, before we get to you, now with Blueface, recent situation, he posted how much Nevaeh gets paid every month, basically to stay, and it's around like $12,000.
Oh, whoa!
So a lot of people, they on her head as far as why are you staying with them, but then on the other end, you got some people talking about, hey, where can I sign up? So give me your breakdown. What you think about both of these scenarios, bro?
Well, with the Blueface thing, I don't know too much, but the pay to play thing, man, that ain't player right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what you doing, bro? I mean, if you got it locked down like that, when it comes to the women, man, you don't have to pay them at all. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be happy to be in your presence, but I guess you ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay. But that Boston Richey, oh wow, man. His girl put a whoopty on him, man. Like, man, they came out of left field on him. Like, whoa. But he already had some cold allegations before that. You know what I'm saying? He on that R. Kelly type tip. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, and I don't know what he did to piss her off, but she came out with some receipts that's cold with it, bro. I'm talking about pulling out big old giant machines and stuff. Like, what the hell? What's going on? And it costs that much? Damn.
Man.
Hey, oh my God.
Allegedly, they saying that he cheated on her, and that's what sparked everything on to where she was tired of this.
Okay. Well, hell. Boy, a woman scorned, man. Ain't nobody to play with. I'm telling you that now, man. I learned that from experience, bro. Like, man, you better treat them nice when you leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you don't want to break up like with a big argument because things like that's gonna happen.
Hey, it's just like, bro, like if you got that stuff going on behind closed doors, you think you would leave with a very generous exit, or you wouldn't be doing those type of things to where you could be exposed. So, with that Boston Richey situation, do you blame her for the response that she has?
I mean, I don't know what the breakup was, what it was all about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, did she have to go that far? I mean, breakups, usually don't end well anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? She probably was already plotting. You know what I mean? And I seen something like little short cut or something where he had her riding around in a van or something like that. Yo, man. Hey, man. That's karma right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? She was part of that process.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
I randomly seen that video on the internet. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And it's crazy. Maybe it's because so much stuff is going on. I saw it. I was like, oh, another crazy story. And then I kept it pushing. But I didn't know that this had any type of relation to like what's been going on, So it's very wild to where she will be riding around and I don't think that she's capping about that either. Like,
nah,
like you do have people that's abusive with their authority to where they feel like if they can buy you, and this kind of is applicable for both situations with Blueface and with Boston Richey. Blueface, I seen a clip where he was talking about, yeah, you know, they getting paid this much money, I'm looking for somebody else. And basically, you got to be willing to be a part of my clips, do what I say, and basically be a good girl. You feel me? So he's doing that because he's paying them. Now with Boston Richey, he's been on record interviews talking about how much money he be tricking on his chick, and maybe they have the same type of mentality that once I buy you, I own you, to where, you know, he got her riding around in his car, and I don't think she had no clothes on, right? She was saying like she was on her woman time.
She was nude.
Yeah, that's why. And we got D Love in the building. What's the word? She said, "Hey, classic music. Hey, OG corn dog.
What up?
Blueface, palm to putting a palm in her face, man. Like, yeah. We got another one with it, but it's crazy how a lot of people act when they get money. And honestly, I do agree. Like, money really just allow people to really truly show who they are. And some of these people are like, they're lames with money, you know. Like you said earlier, that's some real stuff though. Like Blueface really talk about, you know, being P and player and all that stuff, but a player don't have to pay for no type of company. You feel me? If anything, it'll be vice versa. You'll be breaking bread just to be in my presence.
And on both sides, both parties know that this is not genuine. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
You know, that's failed to collapse at any time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's not love, or it could be a mixture of lust and transactional, you know, because as soon as the break, like honestly, on some real shit, it just really made me think like, how many of these chicks would be around Real Boston Richey or Blueface if they wasn't getting $12,000 a month or whatever it is, these lavish gifts?
So check this out though. Let's look at it like this way. Is that tricking?
If you got it.
I mean, if you got it, it ain't tricking, right?
Hey, at the end of the day, if you got it and you breaking bread and that's how you lead with stuff, I think that is considered tricking. Like,
no matter what, how you see it, no matter how you see it, even if you do have enough money.
my homeboy, and he kind of said something different. He was like, man, like, he done been through a lot of stuff where he had baby mama drama to where she don't want to have him. Like, she damn near turned her whole son against him. And my homeboy, I think he's a very good father. He's a good dude, stand-up guy, but he's dealing with someone that's making it difficult. And the child, you know, is listening to the mom and stuff to where he's being brainwashed.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, he's at the point right now to where he made a mention of like, look, bro, man, sometimes it'd be best just to pay a chick, you know, do what you got to do and get on with your business where you don't have to deal with them later, because some of them could be a headache. Now, is that tricking when you know that you only want the money and only want to release?
Yeah, so that's tricking.
Here you go. Get up out of my space and I can live on with my life.
That's the definition of tricking right there.
Damn, that's kind of cold.
And I mean,
so.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like dudes that go hit Figueroa on a regular. You know what I'm saying? Hey, regular customers, and you know they know them when they come. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they got my trick right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
I guess so, man. I guess you got a point, because even though, like, at the end of the day, even if you in a relationship with your chick, in order to treat her right, you do got to spend on her. You know, you got to take her places that you might not want to go. So, regardless, dealing with women in some way, form, or fashion, you gonna come off your pockets. You feel me?
Right.
Now, depending on how much it is, that's up to you. you know, but some way, even if you buying the trees, if you buying a drink, you're sharing it with them. So, you know, it isn't just that, well, unless they're paying and providing for all that stuff. So that's a whole nother thing. So.
Hey, you know what's so funny though, man?
Huh?
My ladies in my life spoil me more than I spoil them.
Hey,
I can say that. I can honestly say that.
And I was about to say that's basically having it your way. D Love said, "Yep," because they're paying them to stay with them. In my opinion, she laughing at OG Corn Dog. And then she said, "Not regulars." Hey, maybe point them out. Yeah, they're gonna trick Daddy over there. Yeah,
the regulars.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. All right, so let me get into this first video by Music 101. He's talking about this whole Real Boston Richey situation, and from what I've seen, like before, it looked kind of crazy, y'all. So shout out to Music 101. Let's check out this whole Real Boston Richey video, man.
Exposed for snitching.
What about it? Tell me about your relationship. That's the dude. They say that's the dude.
First, he was exposed for snitching.
What about it? Tell me about your relationship. That's the dude. They say that's the dude from D Block. They're like, what do you know his name is? Wait. Yeah, man. All right.
Then he was exposed for dating his ex-girlfriend while she was underage.
Did you ever lie about your age to any man?
Never. I've always been truthful about my age because my age is a flex. No shade. I am officially single. I am no longer in a relationship. About time. It's been a long 4 years. And
a question. It says Boston Richey was 23 when she was 16 years old. So when you just, reach over the legal age of 18 and stuff,
man,
how old? Age differences really don't matter once you get in your 20s and your 30s, dating somebody 10 years above and all that stuff. But it's very tricky when you're 19 and the other person's 17, to where y'all closer in age,
right?
But one is legal and the other is not legal,
right?
So
and I think like even by law, I think they would take that in consideration, right? Like. I'm not sure, but
it's probably be different.
I don't know. I think it's up to the parents or something like that. I think or something. It's something I remember, something like that. Like how you said, like they could be of age. They grew up. They're in the same grade. One turns 18, the other one is 17. You know what I'm saying? And they're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it's something like that in the law to where that's all right. You know what I mean?
But 23 and 16, that's fishy.
Yeah, ain't that like 9 years or something?
That's not 9 years, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 to 2 to 3. That's 7 years.
7?
So that's enough though. That's a pretty big age gap. Like
because if he was 16, she'll be what?
Damn. I must say like
she'll be 9
or some shit.
Wait a minute. No, she'll be 9.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. So that's kind of crazy. And honestly, me at my age, I still don't like dealing with anybody that's low key in their 20s and stuff like that, because I already know like it really isn't no commonality that we're gonna have. It's just gonna be a physical thing as far as like screwing around. So if that's what you're looking for, that's cool. But as far as getting in a relationship with them, I don't think that'll work, because we'll be most likely on two different type of maturity levels.
Yeah, two different levels. Yeah.
D-Love said, "Yep, it is." She said she'll be 9. Yeah, so that's crazy within itself.
And I just turned 20, and it's time to focus on me.
Now, this same young lady claimed Boston Richey is gay.
Hey, boy, ain't no way, boy.
She also made claims and said he assaulted and kidnapped her, and she got receipts. Make sure y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. This your boy Music 101, the street reporter, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. After Boston Richey and his ex-girlfriend broke up, he allegedly leaked X-rated tapes of her. Then came out and let the world know he was dropping a diss track about her, and she warned him, if he do.
Okay, so besides cheating on her, he dropped the X-rated, an adult film of them together. So basically, as they say, revenge porn. And that's wild to be doing, knowing that you got this ferocious type of evidence that's in her phone and in activity that y'all do. So that's very nefarious, bro.
Okay, how old was she when he released it? Was she of age?
Yeah. She's I think she just said in that video that she's 20. So
okay,
if he's 20, I think it said earlier he was 23. So if he's like 27, 28 or something, whatever, she's probably 20. We know that she's of legal age, but still, just the fact that you're releasing something of that caliber without the other party's consent, that's not already
and knowing that she has that ammo.
Yeah, like that's very diabolical, bro. Like, that's crazy. Hey, D-Love said he wants somebody to control. Hey, that's what it seemed like. She also said he's garbage. Yikes. Woo.
It was gonna be hell. She said, you can't leave a wig in peace. They want to send out your tapes. They want to drop diss songs. Let that song drop tonight. The world gonna know what you like, and it ain't ussy.
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
He dropped the song, but he said,
that same commercial every motherfucking time.
Hey, for real, they getting their bread with them ads, bro. God,
he was out on bond. Soon as he beat the case, he was on to the next bit. Why did he do that? She posted a text message thread where he had her buy a strap on so she could take him up through there. I'm talking about backside. He texted and said, babe, you on the way? She sent the pic of the scrap. He hearted it. Then she sent how much it cost. Well, he was in the midst of texting her before she sent how much it cost because he responded and said, which number I Zelle? But once he sent that Zelle, he told her, get here. He ready. He ready for her to come and apply pressure to his backside.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
In her caption, she said, Wiggle, you gay. I told you don't speak on me. Knowing you had me cosplaying as a man in the bed, must have thought I was just joking this time. Keep my name out your mouth or I'm gonna drop the rest. Now she telling him, like, look, in that bed, you had the roles flipped. I was the man, you was the lady, and you was getting paid. She posted again and said, the diss track down yet? Or we posting these 65 different photos of me busted up by you all different days. And she showed pictures of her eye. She also posted pictures of her whole face and body bruised up. I ain't gonna show those. Y'all get the picture. But after she exposed them, the fans asked her, why you thought this was okay? Speaking on her pegging him in the Dookie shoe. She responded and said, he's been having me do this since I was 17. I don't know. Then fans asked, but why she didn't leave? And this is what she had to say.
Because a lot of people always ask, why did you stay? Why didn't you leave? When you have somebody, when you're with somebody and you're being threatened to either be or being threatened that they're going to themselves, it's not easy to leave. A person who knows where you lay your head at, where your family lays their head at, it's not easy to leave. It's always going to be hard leaving.
And that's true. I could definitely say that's true. And if he's willing to hurt you like that, just imagine what else he's willing to do.
Correct. I ended up finding out a few days after, but day of my birthday, I wasn't aware. I was drunk, right? So I stopped by my aunt's house to throw up and stuff, and he basically took her back to our hotel room. They did that. I didn't know. I bought them breakfast and all when I got to the room. I wasn't aware. He put her in the room with his homeboy, so it was kind of like to throw me off. And then she was with us basically every day after that, and a fake number texted me, and I later found out that was her homegirl. She basically told her homegirl what she did that night on my birthday.
What?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It seemed like bro using hella crazy manipulation tactics, and
right.
A lot of that's not gonna work on somebody that's older and seasoned and everything. But yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Yeah, D-Love, she cracking up. She said because of fear. Yep, she's speaking all facts. Hey, that's what it sounds like. Splash, he said, that classic. What the fuck? Bro, chill the hell out, my nigga. Hey, I appreciate you pulling up, though. D-Love also said they will threaten your people even. Golly, yeah, that's that I want to say that Ike Turner type shit, but god damn, that's wild. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, I'm not one of those people that, hey, believe all women, but it sounds like she's speaking pure facts right here, bro. It's, you know, sound like it's coming from a genuine place.
Yeah. Yo. Hey, so it started from a diss song?
I'm thinking she said that if you drop that song, then she's about to release the tape. So I'm pretty sure he got some lines in this record. Hopefully, you know, music cover it, but apparently he must have mentioned her because that's what I'm saying. I know he said that she was messing around with other dudes or whatever. Who knows if that's true or not? But you know how rappers get, you know, everything that's going on in their personal life. They want to say like, hey, well, you know, I'm living my truth. You know, I'm putting it out there.
Right.
I'm keeping it real. But keeping it real comes at a cost. You feel me? So you got to know who you playing with, especially in somebody like you talking about y'all switching roles and all this other shit. It don't look too good for you.
Yeah, man. What the? Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. Hey, no, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, let's keep it pushing.
You dismissed yourself from him while leaving Alabama. How did things led to legally?
I flew from Alabama to Miami. I went to the police station, did the report, spoke to the police, and they said they're able to do the report for me just so we have it, so they know a report was done, but they couldn't really do anything legally because it didn't happen in Miami, which is where I stay.
So basically, it was just thrown out.
Yeah, but every single incident, I made sure to do a report. Whether it was out of town, in town, I always did a report.
Okay.
Always.
All right. So that's had it done. So we got that part situated. Did you press charges on him?
Yes, I did press charges on him for sure.
Okay.
Never dropped charges either.
Okay, that's understood.
Producers, this plugin helps you finish your tracks way faster.
Hey, I don't blame her if you putting the beats by Dre on it, like, you know, that's part of the consequence, bro.
Right. And but the thing with that, she said that they couldn't do nothing because it didn't happen in Miami or something like that.
That's crazy. So you telling me I get beat up in well, I guess that do make sense. If you get beat up in another state, it's that other state responsibility.
So she would have to go back there to file the complaint.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's kind of wild, man. Who is moving who is moving on the other side? Wait, what you mean, D-Love? So be right back. I don't see nobody. Hey, what, D-Love, you saying you can't see Corny or what?
What?
Well, she said she like who's moving on the other side, but I don't know. She gonna answer. It said Love said, yeah, she has to go back there. Yeah, if you file charges or somebody beat you up in a different state, you definitely gonna have to file that where the initial crime or abuse happened. So that makes sense.
Right.
Oh, she said who was mod on the other side. Oh, it's all good. There's somebody that's commenting on Twitch right now. It's all good.
Two shits about Boston Richey. I really can't stand him for real, and I don't even know him. I just know homie is a compulsive liar. We watched him snitch in 4K, and he denied it like a mother. You hear me? So it's always been like, but I gotta keep it gangster. She said the reason why she ain't leave him because he was making statements that he was gonna unalive himself if she did. I ain't buying it because when she was on the podcast, she said only reason why she stayed with him long as she did because he was breaking bread. And we know he was because he was going viral damn that every month for how he spending money on the female and how he buying her this and buying her that. And if a dude ain't buying a girl this and that and giving them this and that, they ain't this and that. So I believe her first statement when she was on that podcast and she said she stayed with him for the money.
Relationship was the biggest heartbreak. How long was that long relationship? Like 2.5 years. No, I don't know how you did that hard time, baby. I can't pass 2.5.
I don't know.
2.5.
I don't even think I made it past 2.5. But like I said, I was just
there.
When you have a plan, you execute that.
You was looking like Charles, bitch, and Diana Man Black Woman.
I was just
Christina.
there.
Christina,
I was
born.
just there.
Yeah.
But
Okay, I feel that. I don't know.
So then
what kept you in that relationship then?
I put baguettes around your neck. I'm a BB every chain. What you talking about? Okay.
Boston Richey did respond though, and this is what he had to say.
Yo, so she made it clear the main, like we talked about it earlier, a lot of these chicks will get treated like trash just because they're getting to the bag. Now, this is kind of a straight up question that has an obvious answer. Is it her fault for getting treated the way that she's treating just in exchange for the money?
Yo, that's kind of hard to answer right there. But you know, anybody that's, you know, got common sense, when something like that happens to you, you know, the abuse, you got to get up out of that. There's no reason to stick around because, you know, possibly it could happen again. You know what I mean? And you don't want that to happen again because then you're really going to leave. I mean, when it happens, just get the hell out of there, period. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no need for to be abusive in a relationship and all that because it's just no good. You know what I mean? All the way around, no good. But, oh, man, I lost my thought.
I'm not going to lie. I agree with what you said. And I think, honestly, if that stuff is happening that early in a relationship, it's only going to, like, her staying will be the confirmation, and her staying will amplify him doing that even more to her later on in a relationship. Like, today is a broken finger. Tomorrow is going to be a broken rib.
Okay. So her stand is pretty much confirming that it's all about the money.
That. And when I'm saying it's confirmation, her stand is confirmation for him to say that, okay, I punched you one time or two times is okay. So next time I'm gonna do a Mike Tyson combo on.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, that's no good all the way around on both sides.
Like you said, bro, like, hey, yeah, when that type of stuff is happening, then yeah, it's best for you to bounce because unless you know it was on some drunken rant, just some random ass mistake or whatever.
Nah, man, stuff like that escalates. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you see how it's happening now. It's escalating now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just in the social media escalation, but you know the physical part. That's what I mean. That can escalate and take it to a whole new level. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Hey, you ain't lying, bro. D Love said, "Oh, okay." She said, "Okay." Yeah, she putting her palm in her face. She said, "Not enough money." So D Love is saying, "Hey, man, it ain't no money for you to treat me like no doormat."
Right. Right.
She said, she doesn't deserve it, but if she stayed for the money, then she was scared. D Love also said, "Yep, classic music. I did 20 years dealing with that, but I stayed out of fear and thinking my kids needed their father." Damn, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, D Love, you cool as hell, man. So like for real, I really hate to hear that. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like in this situation, she don't even have any kids with him, and it's just basically all about the money. But I just go with the saying, like they say, all money ain't good money. And sometimes dealing with certain people, it comes with a consequence. You want to be, and it's crazy. You know, these social media relationships, oh my God, they're so happy together. They're a cute couple. But this is what's going on. So you really want that? Like, that's crazy. D Love said, "That's what I'm saying. She stayed for the money." Yeah, that's wild, man.
Check it out.
You know, so it's a sad case, man, when a black brother got to step out his race, date Spanish, you know, the whites, you know, goddamn, you know, the Dominicans, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a sad case, but it's like, my sisters, they don't know how to treat the black kings, man. It's like, y'all be hard on them.
The game.
When I got this Spanish man with me.
The game. One more for the game.
This bitch don't know nothing. This bitch don't know nothing.
Hey, that bro tripping. Hey, Corny, fix your mic. I hear some feedback. Yeah, man, that ain't gonna work on this one. D-Love said people will do and put up with stuff for money. She didn't think like one time he could take her out the game for permanent. Hey, that's real talk. And I really think it's a shame that this fool is trying to pull that whole, hey man, I can't date my sisters because they don't understand. Like nobody wants you beating on them. So that goes for any race. Like, you know, right. Like I don't know. Like you can't pull a black card on that situation, bro.
No.
Hell no.
But yes, papi. I can it out. Yes, papi.
One more for the game. One more for the game.
I'll be back in a month. Okay, papi.
A few moments later.
Foreign card. That's all I know how to do. I don't know how to do nothing. I don't know how to get on here with no Twitter fingers. I don't know how to do none of that. Now all I know how to do is get money on.
Yeah, this young generation, man. Yeah, D-Love said right, classmate. Yeah, man, it's kind of wild for sure.
The internet in a frenzy right now. Ariel Jenkins, she chimed in, and this is what she had to say.
To that girl that just exposed Boston Richey, boo, when he first asked you to go get it, why did you go get it if it was a problem? Yeah, you just as freaky and nasty too. But what I want to know is, why was it colorful? And then it was little. Like, that's the one that you really like? That's one he picked out? Because what? And why do we got to know this? I don't get that. I hate when y'all come and expose people for being freaky and nasty, but you was willing to be freaky and nasty with them. Talking about, I did anything to please my man. Okay, keep that in between you and y'all text messages. Yeah. I would never get on the internet and tell nobody that, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I played in his little booty a little bit or whatever, because now I think your finger's going to stink every time. I think the top of your lip going to be funky, because now I know you eat ass, you play in ass, and then you don't mind doing it. And then you want to tell us, oh, we're going to look at both of y'all crazy, but I'm looking at you even more crazy, because when he asked you the first time, why was it a yes? Yeah. That must was a fantasy of yours too, boo. Because I'm just not understanding that. And Boston, boo, stop texting everything. That's something that you call on the phone and say. Yeah, you call and say, hey, bro, I feel a little spontaneous now. I probably pop me a little bean or something. Go get me a little dingling. I'm ready to try something else. That thing, you call somebody and say that. You don't text that. You ain't supposed to text that. That is insane. Like, I don't understand. But yeah, why we gotta know?
Right.
Oh, we didn't know when you was doing it. Oh, yeah, I don't understand that. All y'all rappers getting exposed. Like, I'm just trying to understand. Y'all got all this money, and y'all just keep getting it to the what? You know what? Y'all need the people that P. Diddy had, because them ain't say nothing up until he went to prison. You know what I'm saying? They kept it all a secret until it was over with. Y'all ain't let nobody
they still ain't saying nothing.
I'm telling everybody that come around me, I don't know what y'all intention is. You gonna sign an NDA? I don't give a damn what's going on. Yeah, I don't give a damn if y'all want to walk down the street, sign an NDA. Because I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what you're gonna say. I don't know. Yeah, but you just as nasty and freaked out, and we look at you crazy too, just to let you know.
Donald Lavish, he entered the chat, and this is what he had to say.
Boston, what the hell Tatiana mean that she was the boy and you was the girl? You had her being the boy, so when you made that song, Can We Help You, you was telling us to come help her get up out of you, boy. Boss, you better say something. You're all that now. All that Mr. Pay for shit, you better pay for this one. I don't know. Hey, you know what? I'm going to leave you alone because apparently you got too much shit inside of you.
Even Sean Collins,
man, they clowning.
He spoke on it, and I totally agree with him.
If you got money, if you have the lifestyle that they want, if you have the jewelry, if you can go in the bathroom like this with the money, with the jewelry, with the grill, nobody cares if you're a rat. Nobody cares if you like minors. They don't even give a if you're gay. This shit, this booty stuff, him getting drilled by his girlfriend, is not going to end his career. I keep telling y'all, it's about the storyline. It's about the tabloids. Is he on the blogs? Do you have that popping ex-girlfriend? Because females love toxic relationships. They love a good breakup when the man and girl they going back and forth.
I was just saying that.
Hey, wait, they got a couple comments. Damn, D-Love do make some sense. She said, shaking my head because she's not black. He thought she deserved that. He talking about like the abuse and everything.
Oh, wow.
She was laughing, saying straight
Piece
up
of shit.
Yeah. D-Love over there rolling. Not the second ring community, SRG. Yeah. Now, the piggyback off of what bro was saying, like, is that true? Women love toxic relationships?
I mean, I ain't gonna say a majority of them, but they be liking that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They like the little battle and shit every day. I mean, it's most likely when you in your 20s.
I'm about to say, is it an age thing or
it's definitely an age thing. You know what I'm saying? In the 20s and shit, it's like always some kind of drama going on. You know what I'm saying? I've dealt with a lot of that shit in my life, man. Like, man, all right, man, that's drama going just on. Go your way. Go your way, I'm going my way. Done that many times. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. You might say this. I don't disagree with you 100%, but I want to add in the fact that you might say that it is an age thing, but I will kind of say I'm a low-key kind of, don't get mad at me, ladies, but I might make a little generalization because it seemed like the more that you let somebody know that you're there for them, they kind of get bored with knowing this simple same routine. Not all, but a lot. It's very few that's mature enough to be like, you know what, this dude, I know where he's at. He's not doing nothing crazy. The same routine every 5 days out the week or whatever. Is not too many that will accept that. A lot of them like to have some type of anxiety or I gotta check his phone. I make sure that this other girl is checking on him because you know what? It made me think like maybe that comes from the insecure ones because if you are so fond or you care so much about, well, if other people don't want my man, then I don't want him, or all those type of things of a dude cheating and stuff is kind of like confirmation of, well, other people want him, so I want him more. Not all women operate like that, but I would say a high clip of women operate like that, to where I think that's where they say men and women are different, because I don't think any type of man really finds it excitement like, oh my God, my girl might be cheating on me, so let me be like, that's like breaking your heart. That'd be the last thing that you want. The same way like how I feel like a guy won't have a problem dating a girl that came out of Burger King or McDonald's. But if you ask a woman, hey, will you date a guy that work at Burger King? Oh, well, he got to own the Burger King.
Right. So,
men and women kind of operate in relationships a little bit different. But I guess that's the reason why, we won't understand each other. Now, D-Love chimed in. She said, not me or most of the ladies I know. Okay, yeah, so it sounds like they got their head on their shoulders properly. Yep, maybe it's an age thing. She also said, yep, the insecure ladies.
Yes.
And she said, there are some men who are like that. Yeah, I guess so, but I wouldn't say that that's like the antithesis of how a man normally operate. Like, there are guys that would like well, if nobody else want my girl, that's like on some P. Diddy shit. I want other people to be attracted to her to where, I like her now. And normal guys don't normally operate kind of like that. So,
no.
Yeah, I agree with D-Love on that, but let's keep it pushing, man.
All right.
It's top entertainment for them. It's the best. It's the most premium content for women is relationship stuff, because most of them can't even get in a long-lasting relationship. So stuff like this is what they call, they say it's tea, right? As long as you That's the trick of being a rapper. If you can get a girlfriend that every girl looks up to, Ari, Jada, Beyonce, this Toddy girl that's coming up, she was a minor. Now she's 20. All the girls want to be her. Now she's selling perfume. If you can get one of them as a rapper, you're on forever.
I know y'all want to know my opinion about it. Listen, man, I done said this before. I don't care what another man do in their bedroom and with whoever. As long as they ain't doing nothing towards no kids or nothing, man, hey, I don't give a damn. I'm just here so I don't get fired. Hey, if you enjoying the content, make sure you smash that like button, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
People think I'm weird. I finally can face my fears.
Damn. Promo alert, promo alert, promo alert. Today is Smooth Santana and Mr. G. Make sure.
Okay, yeah, so shout out to Music 101 for that good video. Y'all check them out. Hey, D Love also said, what she said now? Oh yeah, that makes sense. She said, if he's employed, what's the problem? You know, and that's what I'm saying. Like D Love, she really have, you know, she definitely is a mature woman, because a lot of younger women, a good job, that isn't enough. You got to be a drug dealer, you know, somebody that's making $30,000 an hour type stuff. So, you know, it definitely showed D Love from a different generation.
Right.
None of that behavior is healthy, and that's true. A lot of that stuff that we was talking about, that shit is toxic. Usually you get accused of stuff by the ones who is doing it or done it. I've been in a situation like that. Oh, you must be cheating. You must be cheating.
Yeah,
the main one that's looking at other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that Kevin Hart shit, that was funny. Yeah, man. So what's your thoughts about that whole situation, man?
Man, she definitely put him on blast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Woman scorn. You know what I'm saying? She like, okay, nigga. All right. I told your ass not to put that song out, right? Oh, okay. What the hell he saying that song then? Damn. What the fuck?
Like, nigga, what type of diss was that? Was he on some Lamar type
like,
shit?
damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you pissed her off, bro.
Man.
And she don't went hard on you, like, yo, okay. So, yo, you didn't see the slugger she went to go buy this guy, man?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I seen some random stuff about it, and yeah, like
I mean,
I don't know how.
I mean, is that? I mean, is she just saying? But wait a minute, she got text too, though. So,
she got evidence, bro.
Yo, just like old girl was saying, like, why would you put that in text? You know what I'm saying? Yo.
Hey, the only thing I can say is she is closer to 18 than he is, but they're both young, so you know it's just nothing but messiness. And D-Lo says stealing drugs, looking over your shoulder, or doing time or 6 feet under. Yeah, that's like the most successful occupation a lot of these chicks be liking, man. That should be crazy. She about to be dating ladies. Oh my god. Lord have mercy.
Yo, so how the hell is he gonna explain this?
Is that one of those situations where you don't, and you just try to make some good music and make hopefully people forget about it? Man,
you gotta say something, nigga. You can't sit there and be quiet.
Hey,
you gotta say something.
I'm not a liar, but I guess that's one of those situations where it's like they could have your face and everything, and nope, that wasn't me. AI, it wasn't me. Nope, like that can really dampen your career, especially if you're talking about the streets and all this other stuff. It's bad enough you already at the beginning of your career when you was popping off, you had some snitch allegations. Now you got you know some pegging out. Like, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, if he say anything, he got to just deny it. Like, even if it's audio, video, hell no, that's AI to the third degree.
Of course he got to deny it because he's not going to agree with it.
Hell no. Hell no. Bro. That's a doozy.
What if he do? What if he do come out?
And I'm not gonna lie, he probably be like the first rapper that's like that.
Yo, what if he come out and be like, you know, like and take off like the other dude did, Lil Nas X?
Oh hell no! Hey, you know them bricks that I was talking about them songs? Yeah, it was some other bricks.
Hey,
like,
look.
What?
Hey, look. Hey, one day I tricked my brother and shit. I was like, yo, man, you gotta see this video. This video hard as hell. I think it was the one with Jack Harlow. Right? I didn't record. I should have recorded that shit, dude. I turned that on, man. As soon as he came on, he was like, man, he just walked out of the room. That shit was crazy.
You said with Jack Harlow, what the hell happened?
It was a video with Jack Harlow and Lil Nas X.
Oh,
and they was in jail. They was in jail, right? I said, yo, man, this video hard. Check this shit out, man. He was like, huh? Then I just turned it on. And I kind of like went out the room. Oh my God. And it was like, what the hell? He got him walked out. Hey, I should have recorded that, dude.
Shit, man, that nigga was like, what the hell? Yo, hey, that's funny though, man. Hey, if you would have recorded that, that'd have been hella funny.
Yeah, for real.
All right, now, man, I don't know how we're gonna do this one, but this one's like 27 minutes. It's Blueface clowns the salary. Now, shout out to Gossip with Ruby Kai. Like, she did this video. Let me bust this up on the screen real quick. And she's talking about everything that's been going on with Blueface, man. If it's interesting, we're going to keep it posted. If not, we just going to get a brief run through and take it at that. Let's go.
And it's everybody versus everybody. And girl, they fighting in the circus again. And it's everybody versus everybody. And Blueface say he accepting applications to be a clown in the circus. He even revealed the salary. And girl, Jada around there popping it like never before. She say she on Nevaeh head every day until she run that fade. She said, matter of fact, tell your homegirl I said what's up. I need that. And Nevaeh mama, it's just a matter of time till she get on here and turn the waterworks on and give us them white woman tears. And Nevaeh, girl, you ain't fooling me. I know you around there stashing your coins. I ain't even mad at it. But I think she done unlocked a new level of hold 'em. You know, knock me up, clown me, kiss me with coochie juice on your lips. Just make sure that money is in the bank. And that new baby mama, child, why she out here popping it to Carlissa and Jaden? I said, Carlissa, you may want to tread lightly with this one because her whole family with the ish. Sure is. Now, as quiet as it's kept, I was thinking to myself, you know, this could very well be baby mama number 2 or number 3. Because what if Junior really ain't his? Because you know Blueface said Junior wasn't his. And you know Nevaeh, baby, child, that other dude, you know, he said he was shooting the club up too. You know, she got the 3 men in 3 months. So I'm just saying, Miss Rita could be baby mama number 2 or 3. Child, I know it's circus math, but the math be mathing.
Play solo.
Well, damn, the question is, how many baby mamas do this dude really have? We know,
like who is this one? It's
the first one before he blew up. Krishan, well, they saying Krishan Rock is possible.
I'm talking about not Jada, the other one.
The one we just saw, Nevaeh?
Yeah. It's no the one she was black.
Yeah, I never heard of her before. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, we know for sure the first one is his baby mama because that's like who he was school with, and she always been by his side, but Sean could be questionable, and this new chick could be questionable. But then now it's a new chick. So, bruh, wait.
So, what's old girl you with right now, Nevaeh?
Yeah,
she pregnant?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Shut the club up.
nigga, my thing is, it's like, but the crazy part about it is, okay, yeah, she pregnant and everything, but now they saying that isn't possibly his. So, you know, that's one of the things like a lot of chicks also do. Like, one, you wouldn't have to be worrying about that if you wasn't shooting up the club like that. But two, you have finances and resources and stuff like that. Yeah, that I've been a victim of that also. You know, they try to trap a baby on you and stuff like that.
That could be a play.
Yeah, so that's something you definitely got to watch out for. But Blueface, he definitely have to keep his thing in his drawers, man, and not knock everything down that's walking. That's another way to avoid it.
Right.
Video was brought to you by HoFax. Stop getting caught up with these hoes and start running a HoFax. Check that HoFax. Not only checking HoFax allows you to avoid hoes, but it also allows you to avoid dusties, pick me, gold diggers, even those with multiple children by multiple people. Run your HoFax today so you won't be stuck with that hoe.
Fuck out of here.
B pushing B's. Ain't no backseater girl. B moving me. I don't ask either girl. He just passed me the cheese chicken smash. Either girl. Dead homies, bitch.
Now, if you listen carefully, she basically told us she don't care what he do. Just give her the money.
Bro, you made $12,000 last month.
I'm broke.
Good answer, Nevaeh. Good answer.
Where'd you spend the money on?
Responsibilities.
Nevaeh not as dumb as people think she is.
Flying.
Your responsibilities ain't $12,000.
Flying? Girl, where you been? Around the world and
I just checked the Apple Pay. You made $12,000
Did you feel happy to tell them?
in the month of April.
Did you feel happy to tell them?
Honestly, Nevaeh, girl, I'm impressed. Break that nigga.
Did you make your day by telling them?
You made $9,000 in March.
And bet I'll make a whole lot next month.
You made $21,000.
Bet I'll make a whole lot next month.
I bet you she do, because she done started her own Twitch. And you know she came up with that baby registry. She sure did. Child, it seemed like the bottom hoe having a conversation with the pimp. And she let him know she the bottom hoe. She the one selling the records round there.
In the last 2 months.
Bet I'll make a whole lot next month.
What the f did you do with the money?
Bet I'll make a whole lot next month.
All right. You want to be ungrateful?
Ooh, she lucky the camera's on. Because talking like that, you liable to get knocked between the wash and the dry. So Trick Daddy Blue, he dropped the receipts and let everybody know what he paying. And if you down to get clown, child, he say he paying handsomely.
Damn.
Salary, y'all.
Wow.
Second, this bitch tired of her job. I'm gonna hire a new bitch.
Wow.
So keep sending applications, keep sending your resume in. That's what I'm paying.
Wow.
It's gonna take a lot of work to get to be the man. Feel me? But it's gonna be worth it.
This is crazy.
Look, all you gotta do is cook, clean up, deal with me cheating a little bit, you feel me? Till I fall in love with you, then I'm gonna cheat a little better.
This nigga said, when I fall in love with you, I'm gonna cheat a little better.
Yo, man, this is crazy right here, dude. So he's basically doing the philosophy what you were saying earlier.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Like pay them and, that's it. They're out of here. You know what I'm saying? And why is it that she's making different stacks? She made 12,000 and she made 9,000. What is she doing? Like, what kind of work is it?
Oh, you inquisitive now.
Yeah, like, you made 12,000 this month, but he said, yeah, I get you 9,000. Like, wait a minute, what's going on? Why she made less? Yeah, what's your job? I hear what he said, yeah. Cook for a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Just be there. This is a real fucking job then, huh? This is a real job.
Hey,
man. Yo. You gotta fill out a W-2?
Hey, if you smart, you'll do that shit.
1,500, man, is that legal? Is that legal?
I'm not gonna lie, like for her to get paid, let's say $12,000, he definitely had to be making way more than that. And like he said, you know, hey, I gotta basically make a fool out of you, get clips out of you, because them viral clips, you're getting paid for that shit, especially if you put them on different platforms like Kick, YouTube, Twitch, all that stuff. They got people, you know what? It's not even just streaming, because when all this stuff goes on, the people that don't know his music, they're like, you know what? I got Spotify. Let me go check out his music. Oh, he's trash. Right, on to the next. But that's still adding to your revenue. So,
right,
you know, yeah, he just basically putting them out there like, hey, look, welcome to the circus. You're gonna get paid. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, and if you stay on there, shit, then you know we might make something happen.
All right, now for the girls part, Nevaeh, right?
Yeah.
Is she a prostitute?
It'll make you think that, like, those numbers that she's making, that's like some streetwalker numbers, bro.
Like, yeah, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, that's the description, that's the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting paid to do, you're not cooking. You look like you don't know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're doing. Everybody know what you're doing.
And they was talking about her dinners, like when she first got Blueface, they was talking about it like she couldn't cook like that. So
well, I looked at her. She looked like somebody that just want somebody to take care of her. That's what it looked like to me.
The dealer said no stranger juices. On a serious note, nobody worried about disease. Hey, apparently they not.
Right.
It's somebody else. Nobody concerned about rearing these babies. Nah, they willing to drop them off to somebody else. Basically, Blueface just gave a new meaning to "death do us part." Hey, I ain't lying. D-Love, White, OG Corn Dog, pretty much classic. No one should have to audition for anybody love. Yeah, I don't think it's no love going on. It's all straight, like we was talking about earlier, transactional. Like, it's no love going on. It's an opportunity. These chicks want money. He's in a position to make money and break them off something or whatever. So I'm telling you, if he was just an average nigga, it wouldn't be popping like that.
But my question is, in the eyes of the law, is that legal?
Yeah, if they're not doing anything, you know, having any type of sexuality stuff going on, like, you know,
she pregnant.
Yeah. Well, that's between them, bro. Like, you know, I'm not talking about clients and everything, but
no, I'm just saying, like, in the eyes of the law, just if you was a lawyer watching this right now, and like they would have their opinion on it, that, you know, it don't look good, like that's law, that's lawful. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well, I'm about to say, you think like he pimping her out or something?
It's like,
or abuse?
Nah, it's not abuse. I'm just saying the transaction part for the ex. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that part right there. You paying for the box. You feel me?
Yeah,
that's what you're doing. You paying for the box. That's what people do on Figaro. You know what I mean? You paying for it. Those people over there on Figaro, they go over there, and if they get caught, they go to jail. You feel me? In the eyes of the law, is this legal?
I would say it will kind of muddy the water just for the fact that he included other duties as far as like cleaning, cooking, like what a spouse would actually do. So it isn't just based off of straight up, you know, sex or whatever. Like the Diddy stuff, people were strictly hired to perform adult type of activities. It wasn't like, oh, you know, we're gonna, you know, act as if we're a relationship. No, it was some straight freaky stuff. So I would think this kind of be, the lines be blurred a little bit to where they would have kind of a hard time proving, unless she say all this stuff was against my will. Then you possibly can have a case to where they're like, oh well, yeah, you was doing this against her will and coercing her to stay with money and finance. It can go all type of ways once she flipped the switch and say a lot of this stuff that was going on, she wasn't with it. So it's all good now. Like, I really think things are going to change once she had that baby. She really going to show her true colors because then she got her leverage. But right now, it's all good until she says no. And then once she say no, then things are going to get very hectic for him.
And another thing, like, how come he ain't never did a DNA on the junior baby?
I think he was doing that, but then they was giving him hell. Hey, D-Love said his feedback, bro.
Oh.
I think it's because she's not in the block. Then she brought her son into a temporary toxic situation. That's one thing I was thinking, like, low key, I seen her son calling Blueface dad. Now, I was thinking, like, damn, I wonder how the real father feel about that. Like, is he not in the kid life?
Yeah, that ain't cool.
Because,
that
bro,
ain't cool.
Like, man, I've been in a stepfather situation, but I never, required the child to say, hey, call me Papa and all this other stuff. Like, nah, you got your real father. I'm just somebody that's stepping up, but nah, I'm not. Like, yeah, that's kind of wild. And
yeah,
depending on the role that dude is playing, like the real father, that's low-key disrespectful.
Yeah, it is.
Pushing though, man.
And do what the I say. And be on my stream. And let me use you for clips sometimes. That's all you gotta do.
Now, I guess Blueface was getting more backlash than he was getting applications because he double backed with this to say.
Man, you just go to work and the job treats you worse. Don't do it like it's not worth myself. You go to work, you clock in late, they're gonna be, hey, you need to be on time, all right? Show up late again, we're gonna have to have a disciplinary hearing. So, hey, go bust them dishes and bust that table. For me, we got some new clients coming in. Or, hey, go shake your fucking pussy on this pole and let niggas grope you and grab all on you and make the same amount, maybe less.
Wow.
It's a no-brainer. Yeah, homies. You can make a doctor's salary being Blueface.
Damn.
Hey, do you agree or disagree?
Oh no, man, this shit sound crazy, dude. This shit sound crazy, dude. Like, it kind of. This shit is kind of like, I don't know. He seemed like he's a creep, man. You know what I mean? He give me creep vibes, like fucking weirdo.
Hey,
like,
I'm
man,
not gonna lie though. That is a good analogy. If, a lot of these chicks, they be working at these jobs where they be getting treated like shit, but they be loving their boss. So he's basically doing the same thing, and you're not getting paid $500 a day or whatever it is. You basically probably be maxing out at 100, 180, 150, whatever it is. But I don't agree with how he's treating them. But shit, you do get treated bad at your job and shit. They'll fuck like your fucking parents could pass away on Monday, and then they'll expect you to be there Tuesday and fucking fire your ass.
Well, the way he's doing it, he's expecting her to either quit or he's gonna fire her. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a real job. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing, the whole outcome is inevitable for the part that she's definitely getting fired.
Yeah.
One day she's gonna get fired. He's gonna get bored of her, and then he's gonna want another one. Oh, I got the next application. You know what I'm saying? Let me check this out. Bring her in. And that's giving me creep vibes right there, bro.
So
that's
the question,
creepy.
how long could this last?
I mean, yeah, because is he gonna just keep one forever and pay her forever? Or is he just gonna keep on firing them and then hire new ones?
Hey, that's a good ass question, bro.
Yo, like, are you really looking? It don't seem like he's looking for a soulmate. You know what I mean? That's why you hiring him.
Not at all. Hey, D Love say Buddy act like he's the grand prize. D Love said he's never gonna settle down. We got somebody, the Real TV. Hey, salute, man. Hey, hopefully you subscribe to the Twitch channel, bro. Blue a fool, man. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. To some people, that might seem like very cool, but it really seems like it's a fucking headache, bro. Like you constantly got people pulling at you. You're shilling out money. It's a lot going on.
Yeah, you're basically throwing money away.
Yeah. D-Love said it doesn't matter if she quits or not because he's going to have another girl when he's bored. Yep,
that's what I said. Yeah,
OG Corn Dog, predatory. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's like, how is this going to end? And I don't think it's going to end on a good note. Like, this is crazy.
Come on. Like, nobody that stupid, man. I keep saying, oh, I wouldn't let him disrespect me for that much money. You let niggas disrespect you for less. You let jobs disrespect you for less.
So Jaden around there mad, and she going off.
Y'all, I don't know what the money be going to, y'all. Clearly nowhere. Because if I was making that, if a nigga was sending me that and their baby not even here yet, I would have something to show for it. I would be looking better. I would be acting better. I would be, moving accordingly. But apparently that's not, I don't know what you do. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you be buying stuff that you're not supposed to buy. I don't know. Nor do I care, but.
So she not getting broke off like that?
I don't know. Huh? Tell me now. Tell me now. I tell her to stand on her kitchen and do this. Tell me now. Tell me now, yeah. So you can do that? So your mama can stand right here and do that? Shut the fuck up. Because my mom was just right.
I'm not gonna lie. I would assume that Blue would tell her that, hey, I'll put you in position to where she's on these different, reality shows. She's doing interviews. Basically, he kind of got her popping in the social media space as far as being one of his girls and everything. So you probably getting paid that way. I don't think she have a traditional 9 to 5. Like, if I'm not mistaken, huh?
No, I'm talking about like child support.
Oh. Matter of fact, hey, I seen a line to where she said that she's not going to put Blueface on child support.
Oh, so okay, he just breaking her off, but she's saying she ain't getting broke off that much.
That's crazy.
Yo, that's kind of fucked up right there.
The Real TV said clout and money is what they looking for. Blue know he got both, so he feel he could do what he want. Period. D Love said people out here getting damaged babies and their moms. Yeah. I think she keeping all the money, saving it. The Real TV said Blue not on child support, bro. Yeah. D Love said he's gonna get old and try to get back with his first baby moms. Yeah, a lot of that be happening that way, but then by that time they already moved on to somebody else and everything. So it seemed like the more, I don't know, like I was about to say, it seemed like the more people that he quote unquote get pregnant, it seemed like the ship is selling, but then she finds a way to come back around to, try to say I'm the number one spot and all this other stuff. So it's like, if you're doing that, you still care to a certain extent.
Yeah. And I always thought that he used to I always thought she was the favorite out of all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would think that, he would be supporting her, way better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if she took him and got child support, she gonna get broke off, bro.
Oh, for sure. And I think they got 2 kids together. They got the little daughter now.
And then
before the boy.
She gonna get broke 18. Off, and what she talking about right there, like, and I ain't got this, I ain't got that. Well, you better get your ass out there and go get it. That nigga got money. Shit. He got money. Go get that shit.
Hey, for real though.
Right here, she got leftovers in the fridge still. I gotta clean it out right now.
Yeah, man. To hell.
Hey, if y'all haven't done so, hit that like, man. Subscribe to the channel too, man. This is a wild one for sure.
That's called a vacation. Let me tell you what a vacation is. A vacation is when your mom comes to your place and everything is acquitted for her. She's leaving leftovers. She cooking for you. That's a vacation. That's a visit. So unless you do that, shut the fuck up. We're done talking about it. I'm done talking about it. Like I said, I'm not sure. If my mom came to town, she would never stay at a hotel. How do you have a place and she stays at a hotel? 6, 7. I'm not understanding. I'm on your head every day, ho. Every day until we can run that. Every day.
Shit.
I'll talk about my kid. They'll say you're using for it. I don't care.
So while Jada in the kitchen eating the Nevaeh up, child, I still can't get over the fact that you.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, that kind of threw me off. I was like, what the fuck happened to the audio?
Yeah.
D-Love said he gonna get she said I wouldn't even claim him if I was her, just going about my business. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he be embarrassing them for sure.
Let Biggie beat you up, Jaded, on your birthday. Girl, you was the piñata.
You stuck looking no shade, no tea. And I hate that y'all come up in here and try to click my Twitch and try to act like I'm just being bitter. I'm telling you the truth. Been there, did that. This is the truth. You let a nigga come into bed after getting his stuff all live and come and kiss you and talk to you. Could never. I could never. And then you want to be mad about him. I don't get it. Am I lying, chat? Am I saying something that's not true? I don't know. That just could never be me. You need to go get a job. Okay? I'm sorry. That's it. That's all. It do not be making any motherfucking sense. You want a nigga to. This is what don't make sense to me. You be wanting a nigga to change his whole lifestyle up for you, but you were a that was okay with his lifestyle in the dark. That don't make sense. It'll never be that. A baby will not keep you. A baby can't keep you. You should have asked me. That's it. That's all. And y'all be mad all day and night about it and what I said and how I say it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. The truth could never be a diss, okay? Now, if you came in here and you got a baby because that's what your goal was, which is what it gives, yeah. You got it. You won. We can see that. But don't try to play it like it's like, oh, I'm here for you. I love you for you. Don't do that. Okay? Sorry. Sorry, no. We're not believing that, babe. That's stupid. That's dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of you bitches acting stupid. Like, I'm really sick of it. I'm really sick of you bitches acting like y'all are just fucking retarded or something. Like, nah. Get your shit together, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? You just acting fucking retarded, like, or stupid or slow. And you're not. Sorry. As a matter of fact, I'm not sorry. Because you wanted a reaction out of me, right? So I want a reaction out of y'all bitches. What's up? Is this the reaction y'all wanted? I'll be waiting. Matter of fact, you can put a homegirl up for me if you need to. If it's that serious. Like, if you got a homegirl right now that's ready for that, let me know. Because I'm tired of all you weirdos. Like, you guys are really doing too much. And I'm over it. Now what? Talking about you're well taken care of sitting in a car while he's at the house with 3 bitches. You're not well taken care of. You look stupid as like, oh my God.
Now, child, I didn't even want to interrupt her because she around there cooking. And I know that kitchen was getting hot and heated. Baby, she was eating the Nevaeh up. But, Jaden, Pookie, I feel a little bad for you, cause I be damn, you got 2 of that knuckle kids in your house, and he ain't breaking bread with you like that every month.
Huh.
Oh no. And
See?
you was the original clown in the circus. Mind you, child, she's still busting it open for him too. But I'm gonna let you finish, girl.
Anyway.
I'm not gonna lie, she ain't lying with that. And
Right. I just said that.
hey, D-Love said, I don't know why she has to compete with Fight by Night when she put in her time. Hey, that's real shit. Shaking my head. Is there hope for any of them, Blue included? I have no idea. She real free using that N-word. Damn, I didn't even think about that. Like, well, she is, Hispanic.
Yeah.
She got some black babies, so do she get that pass? All these babies scattered out, and he can't be in all those places at the same time. Hey, that's like on some Nick Cannon type stuff. Like you creating all these kids, and it's like you're not going to be, even though you could provide financially, money isn't everything as far as being a parent. Like time, teaching them different things, being there for them, like that's most important. So yeah, all that money stuff really don't matter. She said he put her out the house to bring in 3 girls. I seen something like that. I don't know if she's gonna bring it in, and that's the crazy part about it is it's like that's what I'm saying. Like, a regular dude that's willing to treat his girl properly, it seems like they have a hard time. But these niggas that be like, oh shit, I'll get somebody else. It's like they be having them just coming in by the dozens and stuff. So
when he hired her, she wasn't pregnant, right?
No, the crazy part about it is he was saying that this Nevaeh chick, he's been dealing with her like in the background for multiple years. So
okay,
he was like, the crazy part about it is Blueface had his baby mama. Blueface had that TV show. Krishan Rock came around to where he started cheating on his original baby mama, her, with Krishan.
Right.
Then him and Krishan got serious. And then allegedly or apparently Nevaeh, she was somewhere in the background to where that was his escape, to where he was cheating on Krishan with her.
Okay.
So now
that was before he went to jail then, right?
Huh?
So that was before he went to jail?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure she was keeping tabs, sending them letters and all that shit, to where now when he got out, it seemed like all this stuff is new. But yeah, they've been, rocking around with each other for a minute.
All right.
So this kind of showed like Blueface characteristic is like, I know he's young and stuff, but you got some young people that's family orientated, but this dude is just really not taking nothing seriously. He's out there in the game and
spontaneous.
Yeah, moving his rotation around to where it's like, oh, you don't want to play, I'm gonna mess with you. Oh, you don't want to play, I'm gonna mess with you. To where some of them come back, he might get some new ones, but he got this rotation going on to where he's not dealing with anybody serious. Huh?
Right, like how many has it been since he's got out of jail? Yo, it's been a lot. I can't even keep up.
I'm not gonna lie, probably at least like 10 chicks, bro. Probably
crazy.
10. And I'm not gonna say they was all serious relationships, but I know he probably been with more chicks than that. Like,
yeah,
Roman literally out here just fucking with almost anything. And the crazy part about it is, this is one thing that I do agree with as far as that young mindset. It's so many of these chicks seeing them getting treated like trash, and then they'll be, hey, I know he's not going to do me like that. They be right in line waiting to get dogged out.
Right.
So that definitely got to come from a place of inexperience. D-Love said, oh, okay, that's a hot mess. He's almost 30, time to grow up. Hey, he's almost 30, and he got multiple kids out there. So, but the people that always talk about, women that have OnlyFans and all that stuff, hey, your kids are going to see this someday. Well, the kids are going to see their father going around acting like a hoe. It goes both ways and stuff. So I agree with D-Love. Is at some point you have to grow up. You can't be doing these childish games forever, bro.
Right.
Crazy.
Way. It's time to clock T in this hoe. What's up? What are you, bitch? Like, yeah, this is what you wanted, right? So I'm on that. Here's your reaction. This is your reaction, ho. Get with it. Don't ever tell me nothing that you're using my kids for a reaction on your head every day.
Quit all that gangster shit. You ain't no motherfucking gangster, bitch.
Ooh, so Nevaeh dropping bars. She also said, I'm a ratchet, nasty, jiggy lover. Ooh, I'm a problem around this mother sucker. What is a jiggy lover?
G, I'm pregnant. I can't get nobody G right now. I can't get nobody no G. I'm pregnant. I can't do shit. Like, real shit. This disabled right now.
Now, you know, Nevaeh mama came to town and she stirred up a whole bunch of mess when she posted that picture of her laid up in Jovan's bed. Then she proceeded to hop online and say she did it because she was looking for a reaction. Well, now she's back. And it sounds like she's trying to retract what she said.
I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. So I'm going to address this one time and one time only. When I went on live and I said I was looking for mission accomplished, basically, it was not towards anybody. Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know my sense of humor. You don't know that's dark. You don't know a lot of things about me, which is okay. But the way y'all took that and twisted and did whatever y'all did with it.
Yeah. I didn't know Nevaeh had a white mama.
Yeah, she looked mixed. When I first seen her, I was
shit, she could have been Creole, but you know, I guess having, you know, a biracial parent is definitely more of that ilk.
I'm not looking for a reaction from anybody. Truth be told, I actually had just got off the airplane, and I don't owe anybody an explanation. But to me, explaining gives me closure. So that's what I'm going to do. I had just got off the airplane, went there. I had a hotel a couple of the nights that I was in town, and I stayed at the hotel a couple of nights. But when I got off the plane, I went there because that's where I was told to go. I was with my grandson and my daughter, and I snapped a picture, not thinking the internet investigators do what y'all do and twist it and, you know, and then take my words but that's okay. But like I said, I wasn't looking for a reaction from nobody. I've never made videos about her, Carlissa, Jonathan, nobody. I don't talk about them. I don't need to. And as far as taking pictures in the home, I was staying there. Was I supposed to go to the next door neighbor's house and be like, can I take a picture in your house? No, it didn't matter what angle I took a picture at in his home. You guys knew I was at his home. So you guys were going to take wherever I took these pictures at and flip it to fit whatever narrative you wanted it to fit. So I'm just making that clear. It wasn't for reaction from her, Carlissa, nobody at all. So do what you want with this information. I don't care. I'm just saying it because I did tell a blog, you know, what happened. Not everybody's going to see that post from that blogger because not everybody follows her, and that's okay. But it is what it is. So, yeah, I was not looking for a reaction from anybody. So, y'all have a blessing.
Is that cap? Because, like, why the hell is she, I don't know if I blacked out and missed what the fuck the point was, but why is she even talking? Like,
that's what I'm saying. What they
like, who the fuck is this person?
Yeah, like what's she trying to say? Like just because she took a picture inside of his house, like what they trying to say that?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like it low-key kind of like, all right, what was the purpose of this video? I literally like kind of zoned out, like, all right, I hear her talking, but like, what's the point, bro? Like, yeah, that don't make any sense. D-Love said his game ain't that tight. I bet he dropping a bunch of broken promises. Oh, for sure. You already know that.
Yeah.
Yep. His kids are gonna see this. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm looking too. Like, who the hell is this? Everybody attention seeking, even her mama. Like, yeah, like Loki, who the fuck? Like, why are you like who cares? Taking with Blue is his house, his company. Yeah, like that was kind of weird. Like she said, Mike Corny. Yeah, man, that was kind of let's keep it pushing. Like, I don't know why she was chiming in, but okay, it's all good.
Stay. And also, let me say, I'm a regular person. I work a regular job. Well, it might not be regular to some, but to me, it's regular because I've been doing it for 20 plus years. I have a career. I don't just have a job. I didn't get evicted. I have a home. I have 2 jobs. I have a side hustle. I have several streams of income. So these figments of your imagination and stuff you're making up is just mind-blowing, but I should have expected it from a lot of you because a lot of you just have nothing to do, no life, and that's what it is. So y'all have a blessed day.
Now, you know, Karlissa couldn't wait to respond. She said, I told y'all not to play with Jaden because they robbed liquor stores together. Karlissa, you may want to ease up off of Nevaeh's mama because I think she might have a split personality.
Because I am on medication, bitch. And my therapist is not doing it right. So please, tread lightly.
So Nevaeh did a couple of posts and deletes. But girl, you know we got him. She round there with her weight in her body and that baby's hair on her mind.
I don't want to get fat. I don't want a fat face. Well, I'm too late for that.
So she posted this and said, this a day before he came home. Look at my MFing body, G. Girl, word on the street, they can see a whole lot more of your body on OnlyFans. Allegedly. Then she posted a picture and said, my trainer will be on call as soon as I give birth. I don't give a F. I said, girl, I hope it's a boxing trainer. The way Jada talking sound like y'all about ready to get in that ring. Then she posted a picture of her and 2 little kids and said, please let Solar have our hair. Please. Mind you, Blueface be putting a perm or a texturizer in his hair. So, girl, I guess she don't want her baby to have nappy hair or something. Now, not only was Jada on Nevaeh's neck, she was on the new baby mama neck, too. Mind you, we don't know if this baby mama number 2, 3, or 4. But I know Jada was on her neck with all 10 of her toes, too.
What do I think about the relevant?
Damn.
I'm scratching my head with that one. Because that's in my music video. So I'm trying to understand, like, you just be so corny. You guys are so corny. Like, that's what you did. And look how you did all that. And look how you are done. You're sloppy. And what's crazy enough is that was all up in Bravo's face at the music video at Hot Little Mama. Y'all want the tea? That's the tea. She was damn near and got the music video. So I don't know if that was the plan for him or something. I don't know if he likes, I think they like to swap or something. I don't know. But I think that's, maybe I said too much. Yeah, but that on that. You're a loser. You thought you were going to I don't care what she did. She clearly thought she was gonna come up, and I don't know if she was trying to get close to me, to get to him. I don't know. Look where it got you. Like, I didn't give you no referral, huh? Like, what the now, if I would have gave you a referral, you might be all better. But you didn't get no referral, so you just look stupid. You look dumb. Seriously. Like, seriously. You look stupid. I would never want to be a retard. But hey, some of these, they just really enjoy being stupid.
Who is this chick?
Like, you wasn't even cool enough to get a
That's the
referral.
first
I'm not
thing
even
you
like,
know.
hey, she might be cool. No, it wasn't even that. Jesus.
I'm talking about the one she talking
Wasn't
about.
even that.
Oh, she talking about the black looking chick.
Yeah.
She said that
They
she
don't
saw
want
her
to
at some
watch.
music video, her music video.
Oh, okay.
But this comes with over 13 years of experience, you guys. You guys will never experience that. So, good luck. All you bitches will tap out before then. I promise you.
That's a terrible 13 years.
Yeah.
Get off my jack. She know how I grab.
Girl, Jada sounds like she proud to be the first lady of the circus. I guarantee you, can't nobody fill your clown shoes, boo.
I'm sorry. Let me just say one more thing, and I'm gonna leave it alone for the rest of the day. My thing is, y'all keep being like, but you part of the circus too. I know, and I what do you want me to do? Like, I already have one kid is 9, one about to be 4. What do you want me to do? So, matter of fact, everyone gets a juggle in this bitch. You and you.
Now, you know Miss Reela clapped back.
Her.
Child,
Oh,
she is really enjoying her time here at the circus.
Man, this was quite kept.
Like, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay, first of all, try to fuck again, Stewie, but try again. Cause nigga, no. This was not that bookie butt. Niggas was trying their hardest to get my name, trying to get my number. Really hard though, while you was staring though the whole time. But then your best friend, on Blue, that's why you on Bravo. Let's not go there. Isn't that your boo? Stop it. Stewie butt. Don't do that. And then you talking about a referral. I didn't need no referral to be in nothing. Cause I was still in your music video, babe. So I clearly didn't need no referral from you.
So Carlissa came out the woodworks. She said, if y'all don't get her off the internet, y'all fans gonna got soft because we as women should never tolerate this level of trifling. So Reela clapped right back at Carlissa. She said, trifling? Nah, what's trifling is that you said this blue first black baby on some racist-ish, like you're not black. I try to be respectful, but since I got on Stewie butt, MF is mad. I don't give a F. I didn't sit for her ass. The fuck? Then she said, whole family not gonna like me, and I don't give a F. Bark up the wrong tree if you want. I didn't do ish to nobody. The F, but got pregnant. Then she said, at the end of the day, it's my choice to do what I want with my body. I can give 2 F's of what anyone thinks of me. It's my decision, my life. Girl, Reela, let me just tell you this right now. Carlissa ain't done, and she gonna go harder than that. But listen, might I warn you? Really, people look like they with the itch, with all of it. Check out her mama. You see the outfit? She ain't playing. She on some gangster ish for real. This is big Reela. Child, and don't get it twisted. She'll give him pussycat too if she need to. And her sister, child, she got something to say too.
Because she can't do no fighting. Yeah, her face ain't pregnant, like they said. But she is pregnant. And if they put their hands on her, it's gonna be a problem. And trust me, I'm not the only one, nigga. I'm in Vegas, but it ain't nothing but 35 minutes to get there. Trust and believe that. So you pipe down and go to the forefront.
35 minutes. God damn.
I was about to say, nigga, how fast are you driving? Nigga? Damn. 35 minutes from Vegas, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, what the fuck?
You blind.
Like,
Shit.
what the fuck?
Got a fucking flying cars?
Scribble face, dick slinger, attention-seeking hoe ass nigga, Blueface, nigga, you need to stop disrespecting my mother niece because you stuck your with that. Oh, you want to have a Blueface baby bullshit, nigga. Everybody has heard you calling her talking that bullshit. So don't make it seem like she crazy. Like this the first time, nigga. Pipe it down. Pipe it down on your set, on your dead homies, nigga.
Oh, I told you, and imagine if that's how the women coming, the ladies imagine how the fellas is stepping. Woo, Blueface, Carlissa, y'all better tread lightly. They may give y'all a run for y'all money more than the Malones ever could.
Yeah.
Yo, so is she pregnant now too?
Yeah,
or she already had a.
No,
Oh,
they're saying that
okay.
she's pregnant now too. So he
Okay.
got the light-skinned one pregnant, and he got this girl pregnant.
Okay, but he didn't hire her though, right?
Nah.
Okay, so okay. I'm just trying to tap in on it right though. Like, what the hell? Okay.
I'm just trying to get it all together. Like,
yeah, like he hired this one, got her pregnant, and it was just, I guess that's who he was messing with. This dude be getting off on that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
this shit is like creepy. It's like he's some kind of freak or something, man. It's like you got a fetish to where, like, if he got a girlfriend, he want to have a girlfriend so he could cheat on her. You know what I'm saying? He wants to do that. He wants to be in that type of lifestyle or something. Or is it just all for the cameras? You know what I'm saying?
It got to be like some level of insecurity, bro, to when you got to have like that affirmation of I need you and all this other stuff. It's like, bro, like something is kind of missing to where you feel like, because the crazy part about it, he got a daughter. So, you know, I'm pretty sure any guy that have a daughter, if they were a player before, they would kind of take that in consideration of like, damn, I got a daughter now. I wouldn't want somebody to treat my young one like that. So let me kind of, you know, be cautious of what I do. And shit, he about to be 30, so it ain't just like, oh, he don't know any better. Shit, he know, like, if he's old enough and he know better to create a kid, I'm pretty sure he should know how to take care of and manage his emotions. But like you said, like, maybe it's some type of fetish or something, bro. Like,
it's creepy vibes to me, bro. Creepy vibes. You know what I mean? Like it seemed like this is necessary for him to have that type of drama around him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing that streaming shit. You know what I'm saying? So he wants that. You know what I'm saying? He wants that. So he can keep the drama going and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he ever gonna settle down.
Oh, hell no. I don't think so either. Hey, D-Love said, what's her point? Referring to Nevaeh mama. He got a texterizer. Oh, for sure, you do. How many kids mom do he have? Now, that's kind of questionable. We know Jada, or I think it's Jada, and then Krishan is kind of questionable, and then Nevaeh is kind of questionable, and then we got this third chick. So we could say, what, one? Or we could say 4, depending on who you ask. So, like Corny said earlier, like, how come he never got a DNA test with Krishan Rock Jr.? And if I'm not mistaken, I think he did. Matter of fact, he did do that on the show, but he was complaining and said that they falsified the fraternity test. That's some crazy shit.
You got to go get another one.
For real though, D-Love says circus is the understatement. The mental institution gone wild. I'm not gonna lie, she correct as hell on that. I knew it was some fairy tale soul. Yeah, definitely. She said, "Yep, OG corn dog." Not necessarily. Some have daughters and don't change. We're talking about selfish people. I'm not gonna lie, like selfishness, that's a level of immaturity also, you know. And that's crazy. Like, I agree with you, Corny. Like, I think it'd have to be some type of crazy, wild event for him to actually realize what he got going on to where he'll want to consider settling down or changing. But at the trajectory what he's going, I don't see that happening soon.
Yeah, you would thought he already learned that lesson, you know what I'm saying, being locked up. You know what I mean? That's how you learn right there. Shit. I guess, you know, you got to make another mistake because that's how you learn. You learn from your mistakes. So,
hey, so what do you think about the rumors of them saying the reason why he treat all these women so bad is because he like guys?
About he like what?
They said
he like
that,
guys.
you know, the reason why he's treating the women like he don't care about them and treating them like shit because he like guys.
Just thinking about that, like what we covered earlier, Boston Richey. Look how he was treating her. And look what, you know, hey, man, you never know. Maybe they might pull out some receipts. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like, you know, to each his own anyway, if you do go that way, you know what I mean? So it wouldn't surprise me, I'll say that. I'll tell you that. I mean, the way shit go around this world today, man, like, you know, hey, like I'm saying, like, dude, Boston Richey can, you know, be the next Lil Nas X. You know what I mean?
Man. D-Love, she laughing. She said, nah, Karma about to get him something serious. Hey, I believe in that. What you put out, you definitely get back. So
yeah.
And
for the simple fact, like, I don't know why you gonna think that or believe it, that they won't go and get child support. I'm talking about every last one of them.
Oh, for sure.
Now, if he did that, I mean, if they did that, he ain't gonna be hiring nobody else. I guarantee you with that.
Hell no, he won't
He
be
ain't
able
gonna
to
be able
afford
to.
it.
Yeah, exactly. So you want to sit there and play these immature games, you know, and that I bet you, man, old girl, the first one, she probably gonna get fed up. She like say, "Fuck it, let me get paid," and then she get her first check, be like, "Damn, I would have got this all this time. What the hell was I doing?" And then they gonna follow suit, be like, "Damn, you got that much? Well, let me see what I can get." You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then that you made your mistake. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking that they will do that. You know what I'm saying? Just going out there, you know, shooting clubs up and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
she said 9 and then 4 or 9 and 6. So, you know, she still got a lot of time to do that.
Yep.
D-Love said I can see that that he may like guys. Yikes. Just looking at his face when he got released, I thought maybe he was swinging that way. Sheesh.
Oh yeah, that right, that picture. Remember that picture of that dude that was on there? Yo, man.
Well, when he was posed all on the side,
was it? Yeah. What was that? Well, that was the dude that was looking feminine, though, right? Oh, it wasn't Blueface. The dude that was in the picture. The dude that was in the picture looked like that was like his boyfriend or some shit.
Man, hey, Love said, yeah. I hear some feedback, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, shoot, we about to get up out of here in a second, though. But yeah, man, this whole Blueface situation is crazy. Boston Richey situation is crazier, especially with all the allegations and the trafficking and all that stuff. It's like, yeah, man, these youths are really turning it up in a bad way, and I don't know if it's going to get any better and stuff like that, but this trend is kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. Like, is it the guy's fault or is it the girl's fault for allowing this type of fuckery to go on? Because it takes two to tango.
Yeah, man. Like, they intertwine with it, man. Like, they both know what the get down is. You know what I mean? So they do have that mutual agreement. You know what I mean? So, hey, you can't say nobody's at fault at all until, you know, there's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
So the moral of the story is, don't get in situations that's depicted on money. Money isn't the root of all evil, but what people are willing to do for it is. So maybe instead of being so caught up behind material possessions and cash and all that stuff, worry about having integrity, because it seemed like integrity is on the low, and it's going for the men and the women. Like the dudes, they treating the women like shit, and the women are willing to be accepted to be treated like shit, similar to like motherfuckers going over there to Dubai, you know, on some weird funny stuff just for getting pooped on for $10,000 and all this crazy stuff. So I really believe that it's basically both parties at fault. Not saying that what the guys are doing is right, but I do believe that it takes two to tango.
Right.
Yeah, man. So anything else, Brody?
Oh, yeah, man. You said it right there.
Yeah.
You said it right there. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, we had a fire episode tonight. Appreciate D-Love for being in the building. Who else was that? It was somebody else. The Real TV. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the 70 people that's watching on X right now. If y'all haven't done so, hit the like, subscribe to the channel. We do this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So we're gonna see y'all again later on. And on that note, we about to be out, man. Peace.
Yo, you now rocking with Classic Music. Now what I want you to do is hit that like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Yeah, let's get it.